Madonna mia cara, mi volerei canzone. Madonna mia cara.
G'day viewers. So last week at training, one of our chaps closed in on another one as the aggressor was throwing a cut number 5, or Mandrutta Tondo for you Italians, and he stepped in close enough to stifle the blow effectively, but unfortunately this particular broadsword had sword catchers on the bottom of the basket. And so he received those sword catches to the ribs with some force. And because he was only wearing a padded fencing jacket and nothing rigid, that hurt. Okay, so no serious injury, but he was certainly winded and unhappy for a little while. The problem is that he really likes his jacket. Okay, it fits, it looks nice, it's pretty, and he doesn't want to replace it, and he doesn't want to cover it up by draping some sort of coat of plates over the top. So what do you do if you've already got a nice jacket, but you want that little bit of extra rigid protection for occurrences such as being struck by sword catchers or quillins? Well, I'm going to show you a really, really cheap and easy way of making some torso protection that will go under your jacket and give you that extra protection where you need it. So I'm starting with an apron. Okay, so this is a $20 denim apron I got down at the local catering supply store, and this will do as a basis for the Under Armour. Okay, now I've set it so that it's actually going to sit quite high on me, so it gets right up to the top of the chest there, but it still covers to a couple of inches above my knee, which will be plenty good enough. I'm now going to just chalk out the bits that I need to be able to bend in. So obviously I've got this wrapped around my waist because I need to be able to bend at the waist without anything getting in the way. So I'll just put that there and underneath there, just as a very rough guide for me later. And also just here at the sort of the bottom of the sternum, just there, I like to be able to sort of crouch down. So I want to have a break in the armour plating there and there. So, and it only needs to be a very, very rough outline, but that will probably do just fine for now. For the armour plating, I'm going to be using this stuff. So this is plastic garden edging, lawn edging, which Matthew Boyd from Tasmania put me onto. Okay, so it's a really good, cheap, fairly rigid but still slightly flexible, so sort of semi-rigid plastic. Obviously it sits outside in the sun, so it's going to be nice and tough and long lasting. It comes in strips. They aren't too thick, so it won't be too heavy, and because it's already in strips, it makes it easy to make separate plating. And this roll cost me $30 or $40, I think, at Bunnings, and there's 10 metres of it here, so there's enough here for probably half a dozen of these things. So this will last a long time, and I'll get lots of projects out of it. So that's what I'm going to use for the plates. So as you can see, it's nearly finished. I just wanted to show you how easy this stuff is to work, okay? Because all you really need to do is score it with a Stanley knife. So like so, and it just snaps. So it's really, really easy stuff to work. Don't need any tools in particular. And it's also heat malleable, so I'm now going to blast this under the heat gun for a few seconds just to straighten it out. So now all the plates are cut out and laid out, I'm going to attach them. Now I'm going to go quick and simple and just use a hot glue gun. Will it hold? Who knows? Should be okay. If I need to, I can reinforce them with split pin leather rivets at some later point, but I'm just going to glue them on because I need this for tomorrow, and I'm just going to go for the quick and easy solution for this. So here it is, quick and ugly and bang together.
I will probably bang a couple of rivets in top and bottom of these and shake the plates a little bit with the heat gun, but essentially that's it. Okay, now not very pretty, but the wonder of it is that it's not supposed to be on the outside, it's supposed to be on the inside. So this is now on underneath my fencing jacket, doesn't get in the way of any of the mobility, but it means that if I got, say, a quillen to the ribs, I'll use this to... It spreads that load, and so I'm not going to get any, damage or bruises or anything like that. So it ups the protection on the bits that you need it quite significantly for not very much effort. Now, not much I could do about the skirt in this particular getup, but underneath my pretty medieval looking gambeson, which I need for a medieval show that we're doing tomorrow, it's more or less invisible. And it means that, again, I can now, this is a very, very light, hardly padded at all thing, but now I can now take significant blows to the body and barely feel them. So, a nice, easy solution for people who have pretty but soft padding on the outside that they like and they want to keep, but they do want that little bit of extra protection. Honestly, it probably took me more time shopping for the bits and pieces to make that than it took to put it together. It was less than an hour from start to finish. So it's a really quick and easy solution if you want to get that little bit of extra protection underneath to help spread the impact of both blows and thrusts. So I ended up with an hour spare, so I did in fact use split pin rivets to rivet them all on, so I don't know if the hot glue would have held or not. I have also discovered that you can wear it back to front with the plates on the inside, because I did that accidentally, and it works just as well as if the plates are on the outside. And it works utterly brilliantly.
Six-time lucky!